This was a recent video that I uploaded to YouTube, and one of the comments that came in following this was from someone who's got a caravan down in this part of the world, and he requested that I had a look around the caravan park where his caravan is. Well, today it's quite a bright sunny day. Oh, telephone. Anyway, in a minute I shall perhaps drive along there and see what I can do. Yeah, I don't know quite how it will turn out, because the last time I drove by the entrance to that caravan park, they had a barrier down, and even the Royal Mail van had to park outside the barrier and had to carry down the mail. But I hope to have a quick look around the caravan park. I'm not sure which is his caravan though. It's a fairly big place. And hopefully end up down on the coast, somewhat similar to what we're looking at here at Blue Anchor. Because from the bottom of, there's a couple of caravan parks there, from the bottom of both of them you can actually walk parallel along the cliffs and look down on the sea. Yeah, this is an older laptop I have here, and you can see it's on the workspace. Here is a photograph of our area. Mine had in the far distance on that headland with the white Butlins building, and Watchet on the cliff here. And we'll start the video probably climbing up the hill here, past where our old caravan site used to be, now replaced by modern park homes. And the caravan sites are all along that coast edge there, but down, of course, out of view down over the other side of the hills. Not many people walking around this morning. It's a bit too cold, perhaps. Just on 0 degrees centigrade, 32 Fahrenheit. You don't get much width on some of these roads designed for horses and carts. Just climbing up out of Watchet now, the direction of Blue Anchor and Minehead. And when we first came here, we had a caravan in West Bay Caravan Park, which no longer exists. It's been all demolished, and they've got modern park homes in there, just off to the right.
What was that?
I don't know, what did you drive over?
You didn't drive over anything, as far as I know.
Must have done.
Oh, Christ. What if that thing fell down over something?
As you can see, all the rain has washed things down here. There's probably bits of road surface loose. Yeah, with the freezing temperatures as well on the broken road surface, it will break up even further. See the water still flooding down from some of the fields. The first caravan park you come across here is just where the road bends in the distance. That's Warren Bay, which is larger than Warren Farm. The entrance to that appears to be fully open anyway. Warren Farm is a smaller, less developed site, just in the distance. Whether we'll be able to drive in, we won't know until we get right at the entrance. if we can't, we can come back to this lay-by here, love, to see it on the left.
Yeah.
And perhaps walk in.
We've got the bottle thing, haven't they?
Oh, it's open. Looks as if it was open. Anyway, if we go down very slowly though, I can film as we go. But you can just hover just inside the entrance here, and I'll do a little scan. So down, I don't know which is your caravan. Perhaps you're not even in this top field, but this is what things are looking like this morning.
Up here, I think.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, there was a sheep. I thought from a distance there were large stones, but there's sheep all in a line. Huh? The only other video I know on YouTube shows a helicopter landing here when they did a Coast Guard exercise. Coming down the path to the houses. A bump there to go over. I'm not sure if we can go into the right, just to see on this junction, just almost looks like a T-junction there. Go down to the left is where the rest of the caravans are, or campers are. Tents are, but whether that's open this morning, I don't know. Oh, they've got a nice toilet block there, modern one.
Yeah. People are watching, so we better turn around here.
Well, those are just builders, aren't they? It's just, can they, oh, that's 5, yeah, no, there's, oh, that's got a gate across it, isn't it?
It's only that's a camping field down. There was also some caravans down there.
Yeah, but it's all chained up, isn't it? So
yeah.
But I'll just turn around and come back out, I fear then. Yeah, that looks a bit rough now with all the rains have come down here. No, so I can't get down to the sea from here then.
We can probably walk down.
Well, not through a barred off gate. Right, oh wow, that was a bit of a brief
So
look
there's
there.
over there, I expect.
Plenty of space for further caravans to come here, you'd think. Of course, touring caravans fill up this space in the summer months.
Yeah, there's quite a few down there, because if you're at the top there, you're right by the road, aren't you? So.
Right, well, the plan to walk down the lower field didn't work out. No, let's go back down towards Warren Bay.
Down the other way? Right.
I did say at the beginning of the video I should be taking a closer look at the sea, so if we can get down through Warren Bay Caravan Park, I'll continue down on the sea and by the seaside and see you back home later.
Yeah.
Because that appeared to be fully open. So those have got quite a large field which we couldn't get into because of the barred gate. That's long and thin, but probably can take as many caravans as the upper field. And it's probably quite busy in the summer months.
Go down West Beach, you don't want to go down through there.
Well, do you want to go down there or not? You shouldn't get any hindrance in going down this one because you don't want to, you don't?
No,
we
don't run near the beach. I don't really like driving in because it's kind of close.
I know it is, isn't it? You feel as if you're intruding, especially with a camera as well. Okay, so what we'll do, my wife will drop me off at West Beach at Watchet'S, which is at the bottom of that hill. And I'll walk her along the beach a bit there. We're just going around the final bend here. There's a coastside walk that goes in just off this little junction here, but you can't get down to the beach from there. Not readily. I think it'd be better to walk along the beach. Do get a nice view of our Dunleford Bay here. Over to Wales. See our lighthouse briefly. That's Hinkley Point power station in the distance. Now lost from view.
How many people are in the park and stuff?
They're still working on things there, aren't they?
Yeah.
Still working on things, West Bay. Used to be a big caravan park in there before they built modern houses on the site. That was called Lorna Doone in those days.
Still called Lorna Doone.
Oh yeah, just the houses in Lorna Doone. Yeah, anyway, you like to drop me around here, as long as there's nothing behind us.
Park at the Greenway, I think.
You're going to park anyway, are you?
Yeah. Gonna walk around.
Really?
Oh, I've got just here, look.
Yeah, it's unusually quiet because it is such a, it's off-peak and winter's day. Plenty of room to park, very unusual. Just approaching West Bay, a new pair of
Down if you want to. There's a
bollards are in, stopping people.
So you've got a narrow car, you can get through there.
Well, they're locked, but if they were in a, yeah, they're locked. You have to undo the keys to come in here.
Yeah.
But sometimes the coast guards do come in here.
Yeah. You be careful if you're going. I should just walk over there a little bit.
Yeah.
Don't overdo it.
No. Lots of shadows this morning anyway.
Yeah, it's just very shadowy. It's quite dark there. Be careful, see you soon.
Okay, love. Yeah, if it wasn't for the coolness of the air, it could be a summer's day with the luck of things. There are little pockets of sand here. And the best sand on this beach is around the corner, which where I'm planning to walk. There's the paddling pool. When there's high tide, the actual sea is, the edge of the sea can be here, as you can see by the seaweed. And these vertical, looks like parts of old trees, are here to stop the waves buffering against the sea walls, and there's more defences up there. Yeah, little bits of sand in amongst the rocks here. It's a pity there are so many large pebbles here. It does make getting across this part of the beach rather tricky, and there's some rock pools here, so you need a sturdy pair of shoes. But once we're past this area, things soften up a bit. It's quite interesting to look at the shapes in the rocks here, though. Probably this has all been dug out by the sea over years. This was probably all level at one time. Interesting to look at the strata in the rocks here too. Just up there is West Bay Caravan Park, or as it used to be. Interesting to look at some of the things that have been washed up here. This is obviously an old concrete railway sleeper. Goodness knows where that's come from. Another one over there. And some steps are built here, which I get to the top of them. Here's the whole bay spread out in front of us. Minehead in the distance. Aside, and they're quite slippery this morning. I don't know if it's been high tide, but I think they're quite wet from when the sea was here last. I think it was about 7:45 this morning. Must be about 10:30 now. Nobody else here on the beach. Too cold, I expect. Yeah, the only signs of life down there are some seagulls there, parked up. Huh. You can pick out the headlands in the distance of Weston-super-Mare, and the island of Steepholm. And I can just see the lighthouse on Flatholm to its left. And of course the coast of South Wales over there, Barry. And a landmark power station, Aberthorn. You can see that all along this coast. It's about 12 miles away, but nice and clear this morning. Sometimes you can see the wind generators on the hill behind it. More rocks as a defence against the sea. That's where a lot of people like to set up camp, if you like, on that sandy area there. Beyond the pebbles. And you can see traces of various different stones in the cliff here, alabaster particularly. Now I wondered if that was some sort of hawk up there, or is it some part of the fencing? Yeah, it could be a hawk. And zoom in. Yes, it is. Yeah. Yes, yeah. I think in years gone by they used to quarry stone here and use it for building, and there used to be a rough track here which donkeys used to climb up to the top on, moving stone. That was a long time ago. Just beginning to see the caravans in the sunshine at Warren Farm now, actually, in the distance. Zoom in. You can see that modern toilet block that we saw as we drove down. Heading on now to much more of the sandy area. It's a bit of a trek from Watchet, but it's worth it in the summer. It can be quite secluded and pleasant along here. On top of the cliffs here you can see some of the modern park homes that have been built in what used to be the old West Bay Caravan Park, fencing along the edge that never used to be there.